so I look like crap. I'm kind of chilling, you know, chilling like a villain. We're gonna make some coffee because that's what we do on a Saturday. Anybody that's interested in my life, you're interested in my life, come check it out. This is Saturday. I'm doing chores. Oh shit, I just got my coffee all over the counter. Damn it. I hate when I do that. So today is chore day. I've already got laundry started. I've already cleaned up the kitchen somewhat. You know, I'm throwing away junk. Just doing a Saturday, you know, whatever day. Hey guys, it's nice to see you. Hope everybody's having a wonderful day today. Doing a whole bunch of anything except making a mess. After I just cleaned up. I love that crap. No, I don't. No, I don't. Come on, coffee. Quit making a mess. Ecky. Hey, guys. Hey, Southern. It's nice to see you. I wasn't doing anything but just kind of hanging out, so I figured I'd come over here and hang out on this channel. And then while I'm here, I decided to make a freaking mess, trying to make some damn coffee. Just my freaking luck. Good gracious, I got coffee grounds everywhere. Got coffee grounds everywhere. Hey guys, it's nice to see you. What are you doing? Nothing. I mean, I'm literally making coffee. I'm making coffee in my new little $25 machine. I'm sorry. I love the damn thing. I can't lie. I need to get some. I'm having a hard time. The glare on these glasses is really bad. Guys, give me just a second. Let me get another pair of glasses. These might work. There's so many damn glasses, it's not even damn funny. Let's see. Hey guys, it's nice to see you. I'm just making coffee, hanging out, not doing a whole lot. I gotta sweep the kitchen floor. I just got done cleaning the, well, not cleaning, but I did spray down the dining table. I got a lot of crap to do today. There we go. There we go. I can see. Sometimes the way when I have these on the counter, right where I'm looking at is where the bar up here, and it drives me nuts some days. Hey guys. So I'm making coffee. So you guys are just gonna be hanging out with me, making a cup of coffee on my on my new little espresso machine. I gotta tell you, I love these things. I don't know if you guys go. I go to TJ Maxx. Do you guys ever go like to TJ Maxx? Well, they have this. This is a like espresso coffee, right? It's Italian. But this is $12.99 for like 2 pounds. 2 pounds! And of course I just, my ice maker, that noise that you guys are hearing in the back is the ice maker. The only problem is I always get these little suckers everywhere, and then in the middle of the night when I come in here for like water or something, I end up stepping on the damn coffee thing. Gotta love it. See that? That's my kitchen, my knives. Come in my house, I might chuck one at you. My wall of knives. Everybody laughs at that. Do you guys know that when I did the Paramount, they caught it, if you guys noticed, the way they angled the camera, because when I was sitting in the living room, and I'm like, well, would you like me to move anything? You want me to take those knives down? And they're like, no, don't take the knives down. We love the knives. Because they were doing the doc, you know? And they wanted it, like, I don't know. But if you guys don't know, I definitely recommend you guys go into your local thrift store, see what there is out there. Somebody's junk is somebody else's treasure. And I got the junk in my trunk. I'll turn you guys this way. The junk in my trunk is a latte machine. You guys know I told you guys I wasn't going to buy a latte machine. Remember that? I'm like, I don't need no stinking equipment. Who needs stinking equipment? I don't need no stinking equipment. And then I'm like, I wonder if it'll taste better. It's only $25. I wonder if it'll work. My BFF said, get it. Get it. Okay. Oh, I need one more scoop. This is definitely not enough. Not enough. And I get these reusable little thingies here. See? I just fill it up. It has a latte setting on here. And here's the best part. It frosts my milk. Frosts my milk. Nice and clean. I got it all cleaned out. It even has a mark on here for the latte. There you go. Tells you exactly how much milk to put in there. Watch this. Let's move you this way. Let's see if I can get you guys angled down right. Food porn, or is this drink porn? Is this called drink porn? Is it drink porn? And then look at this. Look at this. $25. You just hit this button right here, and it starts spinning. And it heats it too. Look at that. I'm sorry, this thing, I love this thing. Am I crazy? I'm crazy, aren't I? Hey, Murder Candy Podcast. I hope this is not your first time here. This is not really what the Bullhorn Betty show's about. We are the coffee club, and we do get fanatical about our coffee. But look at that! It's done, it's done. Okay, I gotta be honest with you. This is what I do. I won't lie. This is my absolute favorite, and as you can see, I literally have like a drop left. But that is my absolute favorite syrup. So I'm gonna throw the rest of this in there, which is only gonna be like a couple drops. This is like the holy grail of my existence, salted caramel. But I do have this. I'm not really the best fan of this, but this is my next favorite. I'm not, I think I'd like something else, but I got that, so I'll put that in there too. And that latte should almost be just about done. Sorry if I'm screaming. I just realized you guys are. The speaker was right there. Casa Bullhorn Betty. What does Bullhorn Betty do all day? Right? I don't work. I make lattes all day. It even has a cappuccino. It even has a cappuccino setting. Look at this. It's heating it. I know everybody's going to want to, you guys are all going to be going to Goodwill. Look at that. Nice. Look at that. $25. Now, it took me almost all day to clean it completely out and to get it all, Is it good? Well, that's hot enough. I think I'm done. I don't want it too foamy. And you can turn it off too. You don't have to get it really, look at that. Look at that. Look at that. OMG. Miss D. Do you have a guest mate when you head to Tennessee yet? Can't wait for you to get here. Be boots on the ground. I know. I'm waiting. It looks like I'm hoping next week, because I haven't heard from the mechanic. So it's like always a hurry up and wait. I'm not gonna fret over it at this point. I want to make sure the car's perfect. It looks like it's going to be. There it is. We have. Now it's a little messy. That's old though. See. There it is. My second cup of the day. My second cup of the day. Oh, you guys don't need to see my messy countertop. There we go. Okay, I'm back. Now we can have some coffee. Yeah, I'll let you know, Misty. You can't miss it. You can't miss it. When I get boots on the ground, you can't miss it. I'll be live when I start driving there. So you'll literally have 13-hour notice. I used to love hazelnut too. Until my best friend started equating hazelnut to stinky feet, and now every time I smell hazelnut, I smell stinky feet. I don't know how she did it. I feel like she put me under hypnosis or something, but now every time I smell hazelnut, I smell stinky feet. I don't know what it is. She put it in my brain. I'm sorry. Now I can't drink hazelnut. She ruined it for me. My best friend ruins everything for me. I don't like her anymore. I love her. So that milk you poured in the frother, yes, that was milk. It was like just regular old milk. I could have used, I gotta wipe this off. I hate dirty cups. But I drank out of it this morning. The bad thing about the espresso is that it is dark. It's like really dark, and it drips like literally on everything, especially out of that Keurig, because it splatters it. It splatters it on the outside of my cup. And good gracious, wouldn't want to splatter on the outside of the cup. You know those troll channels, they love to see splatter. But they don't like to talk about spatter, right? So there is that. So I'm still in my pajamas. I haven't gotten out of my pajamas. I actually got up. I did the live on TikTok. I uploaded it. We did a premiere on YouTube. And then I kind of just, came out here, started cleaning up. I've got laundry already started. Just cleaning the house, getting it ready. Because the one thing I'm getting ready for is I'm getting ready to hit the road. And the one thing I cannot stand is walking back into this house when this house is a freaking pigsty. Sometimes there may be something breaking and I literally have to run out of the house with a bag. The house is, if there's food on the counter, it stays there until I get back. I never like running out the house like that, but I have done that before. So I try to get everything as buttoned up as much as possible when I know I'm planning on hitting the road for a bit. Tina, I emailed you. I think you did. Let me go grab my other phone because there's a couple things that I got emailed on. Yeah, there's a few things I got emailed on. I love that little ice maker. The ice maker right there is like, oh, I got some coffee grounds on my countertop. I love that ice maker. That thing makes ice in like 10 minutes. You're out of ice, plug it in, put some water in it, you have ice in 10 minutes. It's the best thing ever. I got it for $30 freaking to my front door. To my front door. How can they afford to get? I don't understand how they can afford it. Hey, Jules. Nice to see you. Hey, Gigi. Oh, Connie Branch's sister's in the house. Hey, honey. I'm sorry. I'm bad with names, so if I call you Connie's sister, please forgive me. Don't beat me up. So, and you'll probably tell me 1,000 times, and every time you come in, I'll probably forget it. I'm bad with names. I'm great with faces, though. I'm great with faces, but bad with names. So I usually, it's harder to do it in here, but when I'm I'll tell you guys a little trick. When I'm out in the field, if I recognize somebody and they recognize me and I don't know their name, I always call them Love Bug, how you doing? How you doing, hun? I go way southern whenever I see somebody I recognize, but their name is on the tip of my tongue. I remember the people from the camps and stuff like that, they used to go and check the back of your tag. Well, we don't have that luxury. Did you guys see my bag? I'm ready to, I've already got my stuff all packed up and everything. I'm ready. I just got to put it in the car. Ready to go. Ready to go. Get the heck out of Dodge. I'm ready to get the heck out of Dodge. Let me see what you got, what you sent me. I think I did read it. Yes, I did. I was gonna go there and read it. That made good. Let's see what it says. Shows that the 357 mark. Well, you know what? This is talking about the dogs. when he was on, oh, where did you get the ice maker? I live in, I got it from TikTok Shop. So they were running a sale for 50% off. And so I actually got it shipped to the door with shipping for like, I don't know, under 30 bucks. I think right now you might want to wait for the sale, but even their regular price for that same thing was only $60 to the front door. Like I would have paid full price for it. Because everything else that I saw was, even for the small ones like this, were $225 and above. The last time I had checked. I just know that $30 was a good deal. That's all I know. Are you for real? Hey. Hey, Mama Bear. It's nice to see you guys. Hey, guys. I see everybody up in the chat. It's nice to see you. We're just hanging out. We're not really talking about a whole lot. But the dogs, KP actually told, wasn't it Nancy Grace? Because Nancy Grace walked them through the night. And I remember it had to have been Nancy Grace. Because she was talking about, I almost remember it verbatim. She was talking about, she was on the phone with Chris. She was on the phone with her husband, and she was studying for her school. And I remember Nancy stopping her and saying, "What school do you go to?" And she said, "DeVry." And she was studying, and she said that when she got tired, and this, she also talked about the thud in the room on Nancy Grace. And she said her husband told her to go to her room, and that she put the dogs away and went to bed. She put the dogs away as she normally does and went to bed. And now this new statement is saying basically that the dogs sleep in the bed with Katie, especially when Christopher is out of town. So now we have a statement that they made on the Nancy Grace show, and then a new statement made on another creator's channel that completely contradict one another. One was stated over a month previously. So I think that when they're on these, they're relaxed. They forget what they had said, and I don't think that they're realizing that I think they completely forgot, whether it was just they were saying stuff just to appease everybody or what. But I think they forgot all the stuff that they told the public. I really do. Hey, Mimi, it's nice to see you. And then that gives even more pause, because why would she lie about the dogs? Because then she would have to explain why the dogs didn't alert her that Sebastian was up and moving around the house. Because if they were crated and they were in her bed, like Chris says they always do when he's not there, then if that's the case, the dogs would have alerted Katie. When you lie, you have to remember those lies. Yes. Yes. But that's the only reason why she would have had, because it doesn't sound, this is what it says here. It says, I just found out, I found something interesting. You put it on JS for Justice show at the 3-hour, 57-minute mark, and stated, listen to CP is talking about their two dogs, how they're in bed with KP. He states that at night when he's not home, they sleep in bed with her, but when he's home, they go in crates. I know I heard in an interview someone asked if someone came in with the dog's bark. She stated when they were on the 3-hour call, he said she was falling asleep and for her to go to bed, and she went and put the dogs in crates. Why would the dogs be in crates if CP was not home? Just a red flag for me. Interesting. So either way, I didn't get all the way down to the end of it. And I see your point too, because we've always been bouncing around whether Chris was home or not. You know, we don't know if we have. I mean, people have been telling us. I haven't been boots on the ground. I don't know. I'm going by other people's information, so I'm at their mercy. And from what I'm hearing, is Chris didn't come home that weekend. That the only thing, but even like the neighbor across the street and the voice, we know that Chris manipulates his voice. Could he have manipulated his voice for one of his neighbor's voices to throw stuff off on one of these call shows or something like I just don't trust anything when it comes to this, because I really believe Chris and Katie are slick. You know? I really do. Mimi says, when you lie, you got to cover a lie by another lie, then another lie, shaking my head. Yeah, so many inconsistencies in their story from day one. That's why I've been going back to like the drawing block, you know? What do we need to know? You know, what is the one reason why I think Chris and Katie aren't being truthful? I think it's not being truthful because how he left the home does not seem plausible to me. But they're working overtime to convince everybody that that's what's happened. And it's just not plausible for me. It had it been a normal 15-year-old kid, okay, yeah. You know, maybe this is plausible, but we're not dealing with a normal 15-year-old kid. Somebody else sent me a very endearing email as well. I'm not going to read that on this channel. I'm going to wait for the big channel to go over that comment, which will probably be tomorrow after church. If you guys know, we as a group, the coffee club, we get together and go to church on Sunday. You know, if you're home or you haven't been in a while, please consider coming to church with us. We've been doing it for, oh good gracious, quite a while now. And it has been growing and growing, so we're really happy about that. And I just, you know, always want to put, you know, that out there. If you guys haven't been to church in a while, or maybe you don't get out of the house very much and you want to be with some friends, we're there. It's Countryside Christian Church. It's in Clearwater. We go there digitally and watch their online service together. I really enjoy doing that with the coffee club. It just really fuels our week in such a positive way. So if anybody would like to ever join, I always post it on the main channel, the link, or you can go and subscribe to Countryside Christian Church all on your own and be notified. So they seem to be entertained by all the attention. Yeah, but they're starting to get, oh, hey, 4 flying doves. It's nice to see you, my love. But it seems like they're getting all the attention from the wrong places. You know what I'm saying? Like the attention, knowing what I know now, there's just certain things that, you know, are not good places. And I feel like they're going to those not good places. And it's not going to make their image look any better. I can tell you that. If they're looking to improve their public image, they're not doing it where they're going. Hey, Tracy, it's nice to see you. I decided to stop and come in here and just say hi to you guys while I let you guys watch. You guys are going to have to go back to the beginning and watch. I did the latte. I'm cleaning the house. The house needs to be clean, like really clean. So that's kind of what I'm doing today. And so I was coming to a stopping point and wanted to have a cup of coffee. So I figured I'd stop and come on this channel and just chit chat with everybody and see how everybody's doing this weekend. As you can see, I'm a hot, sweaty mess. But I gotta get the house clean. The house hasn't been cleaned in a while, and I feel like the car is finally at the end stages of where we're gonna be back. I mean, whatever happened. I don't know. I mean, I know that the car's got almost 200,000 miles on it, you know, and we've driven it all over this country. So I anticipated it having to have repairs. I just didn't anticipate them all had at once. It just seemed like every time we put a new part on it, a part or a component that went to that part was at end of life as well. So it's like you're just constantly once you replace the one thing, it's like, you know, it runs, and then you got another component that needs to also be upgraded. It's just a pain in the ass. It's just a pain in the ass when you have stuff like this happen. I'm just thankful everything's been worked through. Like I said, you know, this was an unfortunate stance for me and my mechanic, and me and my mechanic worked through it. And I've got to say, you know, out of all this, because I was sketchy, but so far I think he's, you know, we're kind of good. We're good, you know. I'm just waiting for the car back. That's all I want. But we have warranties on just about everything. It was done by a good shop. It's just that, you know, shit happened. He had some things going on in his stuff, in his world too. He lost his brother and he ended up having to go to a hospital. So, you know, there were some hiccups on both parts. But at the end of the day, I mean, we're here. We were able to reconfigure a lot during this downtime in 3 months. We've, you know, revamped the channel. We've added a couple more channels on different platforms, you know. We've really been building the brand out and trying to get out to help more people. And so I think once we get on the road, we'll be on the road for a little minute, and it'll be, I can't wait. And I got all my mounts in the car. So like when I'm going through cool areas and stuff, like I can go live and if we see something on the side of the road, like a roadside stand, we can stop, right? I mean, we got like no holds bar road trip, you know, as we flock around the country covering true crime. So I want the car perfect. So it sounds like by the time this is said and done, it should be damn near perfect, right? You know, road trip or blow up. I don't even want to say bust. Oh, good heavens. What does it say? I know, right? I had to turn it off. Couldn't take them, just laughing, etc. Never begged or even asked for nothing. Wow. I believe CP wanted to be a cop and knew he was... Huh. Interesting, Kelly. Different perspective, yeah. About church, what state do you live in? Florida. I'm in Florida, so it'll be Eastern Standard Time. So, oh, this coffee tastes so good. I need to get back to work. I wiped down all the walls yesterday. I dusted all the top of like the, I got my big pole. I got a pole. Got my big pole with my microfiber. I love that thing, man. It's got a little pad that's supposed to be for the floor, but you know, and I do use the pad for the floor, especially this whatever this floor is. And but I take that pad off, and you know, like I buy these packs from like Harbor Freight, and they're microfiber. They're like yellow and white. And they're like, you know, big pads like this, and you can wash them and everything like that. Well, it's got Velcro on that little hand thing, so I just flip it up, make it like a, put it on there like a diamond, and it flops over, and I could just, I mean, it almost cups everything, and it just cleans it so nicely. I love it, and it's so easy. It's so easy, and it's cheap as shit. I think I got the pole thing for like $7.99 for the floor, and I got the package of thing. It came with like 20 of these microfiber things. So like they're like, you know, throwaways too. But I haven't had to throw away. I only use them for cleaning, you know. But man, they work good. Talk about, you know, like on the tops of your door jambs, you know, that little top piece. You never go up there and clean, and it's always dusty and disgusting. You pop the little thing up there just to. And it collects, like no dust even falls on those microfiber thingies. Let me show you what I'm talking about. Yeah, I don't want to show you that. That'll show you how much dirt was in my house. I was gonna grab one of the dirty ones because I was just right there. It's so convenient. I'm like, no, I'm not gonna do that. But it's these things right here. You get them in, they fold like this, and you get them in the package. You get them in a package of like at Home Depot, or you can get them from Harbor Freight or whatever. And so I just put those on the Velcro and just like literally wipe everything. There's like no dust falls with these things. That's what I love about it. Cleaning with Betty. There might be a better way. I don't know. I'm not a professional professional cleaner. I can promise you that. What? I'll need to. I think I got this package for like $5.99. It came with like 20 of these. Look how big they are. Like when they get dirty, you just pitch it. You don't need it. I mean, they're so cheap. You can buy them so inexpensively. But I love these things. These things are the best things for everything. They're just dust collectors. They're just dust collectors. So I'm a cleaner. I use them. Mason knows. There you go. Well, I put it on this little stick. You know those little wood floor. You know, you're supposed to spray the solution on there, and you use the. It has like a flat head that's like wide and like a rectangle, and it has the strips, and you put the little pads on them. It's almost like a Swiffer, but it's a more industrial. Well, it has those nice Velcro. Well, I've just Velcroed this on there, and I wipe my walls and all the high stuff with it, and it's awesome. It's awesome. So that's what I did. And I realized, because I have textured walls, one of these days I'm going to get a bucket of mud and just come through here and give myself flat walls. I used to do drywall. I can do flat walls. I hate the textured walls. I hate textured walls. I don't mind a little bit of skip trowel, but I don't like well, I don't like the bubbly textures. Like, this is not really. It's not popcorn. It's just a texture that they used on it. I don't know what kind of texture it is, but it's no texture that I recognize. It looks like they used a freaking plastic bag. I'm telling you, I can't match the texture to save my life. I don't know who put this texture in this house. So I have a steam mop and a spin mop. Oh, I got a spin mop. I love the spin mop. I love the spin mop. I did get a spin mop. I got the one that you unhook, like you put the like the clip up, and you just. We'll get off that topic. Yes, it was a plastic bag. It looks like a plastic bag texture. It might have been one of those, you know. It might have been a roll, like I know they have different kinds of textures on like roll poles now, and so it might have been one of those types of textures, but I'm telling you, I don't like it. I don't like it at all, and it's a pain in the ass. So, and it like literally it gets dust, like dust sticks to the freaking, and it doesn't matter what you do. You walk something stacked it here, you walk across that, and it snags on here. You got like, that's the way the texture is. I don't like the texture on this wall. It's not a texture that should be on a wall or that I've ever seen before, to be honest with you. My bedrooms are one thing. They're not yeah, I guess they are a skip trowel. They are a skip trowel on the walls in there. But these out here are not. I don't know what the hell these are. And when we redid the bathroom, I had them put a flat finish on. I didn't even want the skip trowel. I wanted a flat finish. I wanted flat walls. You're teaching cleaning with all kinds of ways. That's because I'm lazy, okay? I used to have my mommy. My mommy cleaned for me, okay? I'm a spoiled, rotten, ungrateful brat that underappreciated my mommy, okay? I won't lie to you. And it's like Olivia's mom too. I don't know how our moms are so damn clean. I don't get it. I don't know how they do it. They're like superwoman. Olivia's mom's the same way. She's a superwoman too. My mommy is too. I don't know how, like if you have allergies, like they are like hypoallergenic. My mom and Olivia's mom are the what are they called? Golly, why can't I think of the dog? What's the dog with the real hair? Why can't I think of it? I remember the dog I'm thinking of when I was growing up. My babysitter, his name was Wizard. It was a loud doodle. What is it? Doodle something. No, what was it? 3 things more than Oh, Don did it with 7s too. Oh, you're talking about the Deceptive Detective, the number 3 thing. Yeah, and you know what? You know what caught me on that is because my favorite number since I was a kid has always been 7. But I think it's because you know you do the 1 through 10 thing when you're younger. You know what's your number from 1 to 10. You know I always found 7 to be right there where I was more inclined to win something. Doing a 1 to 10. That's why I used it, right? If it's 20, my number's 13, right? But with this, it's just playing the odds, and I'm like that. Even like I don't gamble, so you know every now and again I will partake in a scratch off, and I always look for the scratch off with a 7. Like I'll have them read me the last number of every single one of them until they get to a 7. I don't know. I can't recall if it's a winner number or not, but it's just a me number thing, you know. I don't know. Hi, Miss Colts. It's nice to see you. Yeah, you guys are just spending some time with me. I'm still halfway done with my latte. Once I'm done with this, I'm going to get off here and get back to cleaning the house. The house needs to be scrubbed down. I've been cleaning it. I cleaned it yesterday. And then, like, I've still got to do my bedroom. I still got to do Vince's. I've never, like, my mom came over here and helped me clean. Like, I want Vince's room, like, completely just gutted. I really do. I think, because that's one of the biggest rooms in the house. I actually think I might turn that into a studio because I need to redo. That's the only side of the house that has part wood frame in it. Everything else is concrete, and they have the old jalousie windows in there. And I was wanting to rip those out, a decade ago. And so I'm thinking that I might just go ahead and rip those out and wood them over. I've got 2 windows that I may just leave the opening but board over because I got 2 brand new windows for that room. And because we were gonna do this, several years ago and just never did. And so I might actually board it all through and through and just make that an actual studio, like a real legit studio, because it's big enough for me to do a studio in there. And then I can turn the office that I currently have into a regular bedroom. So that actually, and it has its own entrance and exit. I could literally, if I wanted to, cut this door off here and have literally a studio with its own entrance. So I may end up doing something like that. It's if I stay here, because the other option is just doing it someplace else. But my best friend's been trying to talk me into staying here, so she ended up buying me a freaking dog. I haven't gotten the dog yet. But they're trying. I'm supposed to have her. Her name is allegedly I don't know if this is a joke or not. Like I'm still in like disbelief because it's been 20 years since I had my own animal. All of the like even when I was married, those were my husband's dogs. Like he got 2. He went and he purchased one, which was an AKC certified miniature pinscher, and then his daughter gave him America on his Father's Day, and Layla, he went out to Arcadia to pick up for Chance, which was his miniature pinscher, because at that time my dog had died. And Chance was really attached to my dog, and so, it was really sad, but I haven't had a dog since Max, Max is my last dog, and he was not a puppy when I got him, he was a rescue. So, I don't know. It'll be interesting. I've never had a small dog before. I mean, I've had Chance, but Chance was not, Chance truly, that miniature pinscher truly was a daddy's dog. Like, he saw his daddy, he was in his daddy's lap. Like, that was a daddy's dog. He went through, when Vince left here and didn't take him with him, I never seen a dog go through depression. I've never personally seen it. I saw that dog go through slap depression. Like, that dog didn't want to get up. That dog didn't want to eat, didn't want to drink. He was just a bear to deal with. He didn't want to go out. He started nipping. Like, he became very disgruntled. That dog was very attached to Vince. That was really unfair for him to have done that. That was really sad. But Chance was went everywhere with Vince. He went from going everywhere to Vince to being home alone. It was really, really hard for him. And it totally unfair. So, I don't know. Once you acknowledge angel knows, you will start seeing them like crazy. When my husband passed away, my cat went through depression. Yeah. Yeah, well, you know, lessons learned. So it'll be nice, though. I'm kind of nervous. I've been growing my plant, but my plant hasn't budded yet. And I've been making sure I've been keeping water. I've been keeping it nice and moist on top. So it's been staying nice and moist, but we don't have any flowers yet. So I'm still hopeful. I'm still hopeful. We'll see. Seems like it needs to be like a little loose. There we go. So we haven't started growing a plant just quite yet. So I want another dog too. Well, this is going to be a puppy. This is going to be like a major responsibility, like almost. I think I'm going to have to invest in doggy diapers. Like, you know, it's funny because my mods are talking to me and they're like, you know, well, this is going to be, dogs will try your patience and, you know, stuff like this. And they're like, have you ever raised it? I'm like, I haven't raised a puppy 20-something years. Even when the America came, like all the dogs that he had were puppies when he got them. So Vince is good at raising, you know, puppies. He took very good care of them. Dogs didn't chew anything. They didn't have limited accidents in the house. So I'm hoping I'm as attentive as he is with a puppy, you know. I'd feel bad. I don't want to feel horrible about it. I'm so nervous. Am I going to be a good pet mom? Should I be nervous about that? I can't even get a damn plant to grow. We got problems here. We got problems. Getting a fur baby. Yeah. I get Angel's numbers. Hey, Mama Bear. It's nice to see you. I really don't know, Mama Bear. I know it's a small dog. And I don't have a photo of it on this phone. It's on this phone that I'm talking on. But it's a small dog. I think Pebbles believes it's a Chihuahua or a Chihuahua mix. I showed her the sibling, an older sibling of the dog, and she thinks it's a Chihuahua of some type. I don't know if it's purebred. I'm almost confident it's not. I can't remember what Laura told me, but when she told me what her dog was, I'm almost confident that I couldn't remember, but I could have sworn she said 2 different breeds though. I don't think it's one breed. I think it's a crossbreed of some sort. But her dog, oh hey Reggie, it's nice to see you, love. Are you getting your plant in the dark area? No, I've got it kind of in the windowsill up there. I got it like I've got an extended windowsill. When we put the windows in, we had windows with flanges on them, so it opened up the windowsill, and so we did a nice little thick sill in there, and so I've got it up in there. And it doesn't get too much sun at all. I mean, it gets light, but it doesn't get direct sun. Should I put it outside for a couple hours just to get a fresh air, maybe? So I do have like a covered overhang. Chihuahuas live forever. Aw, well that's good. I like hearing that. I'm a rescue center, and the biggest thing I can say is trust yourself. If you think they need something, they probably do. Yeah. I have a Chihuahua mix too. Yeah. Well, the only thing I'm really worried about, and I know it'll be fine, if she's a puppy, I know it'll be fine because Emily's next door. She's a little bit of an older Chihuahua, but she's still young and a puppy. And I want to make sure that because, you know, my neighbor does a lot for me, especially when I'm not here. You know, he watches the house. He has a key to the house. He brings in, you know, he's like kind of like our neighborhood watch guy. And so he brings in my mail and stuff like that. So if I ever needed to keep my dog here, you know, he would be taken care of. So I've got and that was the problem before, is those 3 big dogs for my neighbor to take care of. It was too much for him. You know, he's elderly and he can only do what he can do, but he tries to help out as much as he can, you know. So Chihuahuas are needy. So is Bullhorn Betty. I think we'll be just fine. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. Oh. Mimi, get the puppy, let it grow up with kitties. Yeah. All right, guys. Well, I am done with my coffee, and I need to start getting back to work. I've got a lot of work to do here. I'm just going to I'll be live throughout the day. I mean, I'm still doing some research because I'm not one of those people, especially with my back and all the other problems that I have. I do a little bit of work, and then I go and do some work and try to go live. If I find something interesting, I'll definitely be live or prepare a video. So that's just kind of where I'm at right now today. So I hope you guys have a great Saturday. We'll see you soon. And I don't know when I'm getting this dog. I don't know. I just hear it's coming. That's all I know. And I don't know when. It's going to be one of those things where I think it's like I know it's coming, but I don't know when it's going to be here. So it's going to be like a surprise. I think she just let me know when that I am to expect it, so I'm not taken off guard like that because it is an animal. I just don't know when I'm getting it. So, or I should say her. I don't know when I'm getting her. But all right, guys. I love you. God bless. Have a great day, and we'll see you soon. Take care.